He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Rides the back on the option again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Francis. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Also, will be forced to send out the run team. They'll shoot it into the 90-yard for the first time. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So East Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They think there's room to run to the right here. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw, it's Francis. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Morrison. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Gibson on the option.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Richardson. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Tulsa trying to power ahead on third and short. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. First down, 10 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. That's reeled in. It's Ballard. And they'll knock him down. Tulsa trying to move the chains on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback. Just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looking downfield, it's Francis. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Francis. Works the middle of the field. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. With the catch, it's Ballard. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Got his man on the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Richardson. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulsa.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Pirates hit it quickly to the line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the grab on the back. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Smith. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Pirates will send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Finds the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Looking for a man. It's Francis. Finds a man on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls it in, it's Tees. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll leave it with him. Discards it with a stiff arm. Russell out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense got their foot on the accelerator.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And the Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The short hands, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They run into a bit of trouble here, third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Spirited matchup matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Sam Houston rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the play fake. And the quarterback goes knocked out back at the 13.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Pirates are in the hurry up. To the air, it's Hauser. Close to the marker, it's Smith. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing this.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. He's looking to pass. Touchdown, East Carolina. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll get another look at this total. it's Francis. Looking to the big tight end. Caught near the sideline, it's Foley. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Handoff to the single back. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Foley. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Riles. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Pirates getting set on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Throws to the wideout. He's straight downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They just keep firing. That's caught. It's Smith.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
The Pirates with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Riles. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Riles. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. To the air, it's Francis. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Pirates will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. He'll get right back.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Looking for space, it's Richardson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He's got him wide open. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. And just like they threw it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. Touchdown ECU. They went for it all and it paid off with the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Snatch it quickly on the left.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense got him in the 27.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. To the air, it's Francis. Grabbed in the middle, it's Booker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Ballard. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wild.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
second down, he'll throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Speeding down the left side. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nifty run there, pick up of 6 out to the 25. The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting rusty. Touchdown, a great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. The give to the back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. To throw, it's Francis. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the single back. Powers through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Colin.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Ballard. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Pass interference, offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Hayes. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time. In the red area, it's Allen. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
I love when people start to understand what they're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's not where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and die. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 3.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Jenkins.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to throw. It's Hauser. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. The Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Pirates! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's out. Well, he did a good job to get the foot down in bounds, but only picked up a yard and not enough for a first down.
Yeah, they need to work with more space, Reese. I mean, it's not worth throwing the football all that way to the boundary, just a toe tap and get 1 yard. You got to do a better job trying to get these playmakers the football closer to the middle of the field.
Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive in the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Pirates want to move quickly.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Tees. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Booker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Gonna run it, it's Allen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ballard. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52 make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Bust through behind his pad. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm out of it.
Create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get it.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Pirates send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now if you get in plus territory, you just go for it on 4th down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen. When they get beat, you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he'll take it in. Wilson, touchdown ECU. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This is like a baseball pitcher they can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Presley. And the returner will be brought down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Shoots it to the left. On the spot, the defense. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Tulsa wasting no time.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Hayes. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Here's the pressure. Takes the throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Snag on the outside, it's Lucas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On fourth down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late, that's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Needs to stop throwing interceptions. I don't know if it's just the crazy sim. On default, sim seems to throw interceptions this game. Tight end showed up. That's nice. This guy's crazy. What 12 sacks? Seems closer. Well, all that ends well.